Nancy Pelosi, the minority leader, has come out and said that, quote, since President Trump took office, North Korea has accelerated its nuclear program to unprecedented levels. The president's most recent comments are recklessly belligerent and demonstrate a grave lack of appreciation for the severity of the North Korean nuclear situation. Congressman, what is your reaction as one of the leaders in Washington? This is a really big problem in North Korea. Everybody knows it's a problem. What can we do about it?
Well, first of all, I couldn't disagree more with Leader Pelosi. Quite frankly, this is a regime that's very opaque to the United States and the rest of the world. And I think the president just wanted to make it crystal clear what the consequences of reckless action might be. And I think he also probably intended this message for China, for them to understand how serious this was and for them to remain cooperative with us, which, you know, to his credit, he's been able to get the Chinese to exert more pressure and interest here than any previous administration. So I think there's a little bit of hyperventilating in Washington, D.C., not surprising. But I think the president, frankly, again, wanted them to understand the consequences, wanted the Chinese to understand the urgency of acting, and I think he succeeded.
Just one last question on this subject, North Korea, Congressman. To what extent does the White House consult with leadership in Congress when these things happen so that we make sure that all of our government at least is on the same page?
Quite well, you know, frankly. This isn't a surprise if you sit on Defense Appropriations Subcommittee, as I do. Look, we were warned earlier this year that the North Koreans would achieve this capability within the president's term, if not, you know, obviously, you know, immediately. So they've kept us well informed all along the way. And again, I think the president means to be blunt here. I don't think this is accident or a misstatement because, again, this has been pretty provocative. And to think that this has just happened since he's been president, again, that suggests anybody who says that, and Leader Pelosi did, sort of has historical amnesia. This has been a pretty reckless regime for a long time under successive presidents of both parties.